So I have the same problem, but I guess I'm gonna just like kind of ignore it and like first of all, I just want to fucking thank you for pretty much changing my life because, whew, bro, without you, I'll be fucking lost in my life. Like, you had pretty much the most influence on my life out of every single person that I ever met. So I just want to thank you for that and thank you very much, man. So my question is kind of how to navigate dating as someone who's 16 years old and actually never before had some like serious relationship because I kind of understand the concept that you should like kind of focus on yourself and kind of improve yourself as much as possible and like find the right woman, but like I kind of feel the whole like how would I say it? I just like kind of like the intimacy in life, like the feeling of being loved and stuff like this. So like I'm not exactly sure if it will be actually valuable for me to like get into some serious relationship or if I just should just like keep on focusing on myself and like improving in all aspects of my life. So that's my question, I guess.
What do you think?
I mean, I always like try to do my work, like I try to like stay consistent and all this stuff, but like a lot of times I just find myself like I just kind of need the intimacy, you know what I mean? So like I'm not exactly sure like if it's gonna actually benefit me or if it's just like my brain coping that this is somehow gonna fix the hole that is inside of me.
And what do you mean by the hole inside of you?
I just kind of not feel fulfilled enough, so like when I do some stuff I just kind of like think about the feeling of being loved, I guess. So like I like the feeling of just like feeling loved and stuff like that. So I'm not sure like how better can I explain this to you.
Okay. So you're wondering if you should start dating now because it does still feel like a need, but also you want to like work and stay focused.
Yes.
I think it could be better for us to not look at dating in this way. To ask ourselves, should I date or should I get into a relationship? Because when you have this mindset, this frame of your thoughts, you don't act in the best ways. You don't attract the best women. You see, I think, especially for your age, but for all of the guys here, maybe what's better is that you're full-time on your goals, on your mission, on your developments. And if you meet a woman who's incredibly impressive, then sure. If she makes your life better and she pushes you so that you reach your goals faster, and she's a good woman and she meets your standards, and maybe if you can see something serious with her, then you shouldn't, if you see that woman, you shouldn't be thinking, no, I'm on my Sigma male grind set. I don't care if she's wife material or not. I don't care. Like, I'm fine being alone. No, fuck that. But I don't think it's something that we should all sit here and say, like, yeah, like, I'm not going to date just yet, or I'm going to date in 2019 or something like that. I don't think that's the good way to go about relationships. I think it's just whether we're in a relationship or we're not, we're just going to work full time on our goals. We're just going to work really hard. We're going to keep developing ourselves. If we meet a woman who's actually really good, then 100% we're interested. She's attractive. She's attracted to us. Okay, sweet. But what you don't want, Nicholas, is this neediness that can come from like, oh, maybe I should date. Because then suddenly, like, your standards have just went way low. And now you're just thinking, okay, well, who can I date? Well, let's see, not her. She's too good. She said no. And then suddenly it's like, you can get the 3 out of 10 girl that you don't even like. You don't want that.
Thank you very much. That's like one of the things that I was thinking for the past days, and I just couldn't seem to like answer this because right now I'm like kind of dating one girl, and like I guess she has some of the values, like she's extremely in love with me. So like I'm not sure if I should like bring her on self-improvement, like try all of this stuff, or if I just like should find someone that is already like kind of perfect the way that like I will not have to actually improve her myself.
Fantastic question. I think a man's greatest gift to a woman is being able to lead her and guide her out of her emotions and into the direction that would actually help her. But in general, for women who aren't like based, who don't even have any interest in self-improvement, it's kind of like a 0 to 1. And that's pretty much never worth your time. If she is fully stunning and fantastic parents and good morals and hasn't like dated around and stuff and really smart and stuff, and she just hasn't become aware of self-improvement, okay. But if she's more like, yeah, she's kind of fine, being on Instagram, she's kind of fine, like eating junk food, she doesn't really care, she thinks you're being a bit weird if you say these things. She maybe has some like female friends who are a bit like being hoes, maybe she's been a bit of a hoe beforehand. If she's these things, it's kind of like a 0 to 1. And with these girls, you can get them to do the habit tracker, you can get them to do the 3 minutes of meditation, but the moment you break up, they won't do any of that anymore because it was never real, it was never authentic. I've tried. With these women, they weren't getting onto self-improvement, they were just thinking that they just wanted to like make you like happy a little bit. That's it, whatever. Oh yeah, I'll try. They don't actually care. What I think is better, you don't try and do the 0 to 1 with a woman, but you meet a woman who's already at the 1 and you take her from 1 to 2. She's already on self-improvement. She's already going to the gym. She's already a little bit base. She already has values like you. Now you meet her you're more serious in your diet and fitness than she is, and suddenly she ends up asking you questions. Suddenly you make her workout routine, and she's like, whoa, this is way more optimized for my physique goals. Before I was doing this, but you've just guided me even better. And whoa, you eat like that. I didn't even consider that. It's like this woman's interested in these things already, and now she sees you as Superman, whereas this woman, she sees you kind of like annoying. You're telling her not to like eat Oreos or some shit. You're at the gym and she messages you to like bring home snacks or something.
Yeah. Thank you very much. You just answered the questions that I was asking myself for the past 3 days, I guess, or I mean, perhaps even the whole month, because I've been texting this girl and like, like she's extremely submissive. She like pretty much listens to everything that I say, but at the same time, as you told me this story, not even story, like this advice, it just kind of opened my mind, because I kind of realized that if I stop like telling her all of this stuff, like to meditate, to like go to nature, to not to like post those type of pictures on Instagram and all of this stuff, like she will kind of like go back to the point where she was before. So like, yeah, thank you very much, bro. Thank you. And I've been watching you for like 2 years, and I just want to fucking thank you for everything, because you helped me extremely much, and like you're the person that got me to the gym, that got me actually looking better, that's actually kind of improved my social skills, and that made me out of the kind of awkward person that nobody ever likes to actually like being kind of a good person. And like give me a second, like I got all of this stuff because of you, and like that nobody ever had this type of influence for me. So I just want to thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Thank you for saying that, Nicholas. And thank you for coming up today.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Have a nice day.
They'll be in the chat, boys.